Good morning everybody, hope everyone's well and safe, and welcome to my new shed. Obviously with UK being on lockdown at the moment, I've had a bit of time on my hands, so I've managed to bolt a shed onto the old shed to make it a double one so I can get both the bikes in. So yeah, this is my new workspace. It's a little bit cramped, but we can deal with it. It keeps us out of the bad weather if I need to do any work on the bike. Talking about work on the bike, today we've got the Thruxton R, and what I'm going to be doing is sorting out the slack that's on the throttle. It's a common problem with some of the Triumphs and also the Ducatis, to the point that a company called Ducati Spacers, which are these guys here, have made a little kit which just consists of two plastic spacers, I would say, that goes in between the two lugs inside there to take away that play. As some of you may know, if you're Triumph owners, the low speed handling with this is not very good at all. It's very jerky and horrible. So this is supposed to kill that. So what we're going to do is I'll show you how to fit it today. It should be straightforward, easy enough. It even gives you the special tool inside the kit for a couple of the screws underneath there. So we'll get that done, we'll get that fitted in. Won't be able to take it out for a while until the lockdown is lifted, obviously, in the UK. Once that's done, I'll do an update video for you to let you know how I get on with it. So let's grab some tools and let's crack on. Okay, so here's the throttle housing itself. And what we've got is we've got two standard Phillips screw heads, and then we've got two special ones, which is where this little guy here will come into play. And I think they're like security screws. So yeah, so we'll get them undone. We'll do the two Phillips ones first, and we'll see what happens there. So that's just loosened off, and then we'll crack off the two security ones as well. Okay, just be a bit careful with these security ones. They seem to not, it seems to want to try and jump out, so probably a good idea to just be careful. Okay, that's them two out. And then we'll take these two out as well. Okay, that's them two removed. We'll go back on top and we'll crack it open. Okay, sorry about the shakiness. I'm having to hold this. So here's your housing here. We've just undone the two screws like we said. So we should be able to just lift that off there. So that's the top cap. And hopefully you can see just here, that's where one of the lugs goes. And if we move the camera around, just inside there, it is where the second lug goes. So it's going to be a bit difficult to try and do this one-handed. So what I'm going to do is I'll throw them on and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. Okay, now we've got them fitted on. You can see there's the small one there. Let me bring it around here maybe. There you go. There's the small one, which is in position. They're two slightly different sizes, so it's not hard to get them mixed up. And if we look around inside here, you can see the other one just underneath there. You do have to push this down, push the bottom housing down a little bit to get them on, but you can slide them on, and then as you can see the throttle can move and you can use the throttle to push them on. So all we've got to do now is the reverse of what we did before, put it all back together. Just remember that when you put the top cap on, you've got a locating pin there, and that locating pin goes in that hole there to lock everything into place. So let's get it back together, and then we'll see if it's taken the slack out. Okay, when you're doing these screws up, remember they don't have to be overly tight, just got to nip them up. So they're two main ones, and then we've got our two security type screws to go back in. Again, remember they just need nipping up, don't over tighten them because you'll strip all the plastic out and they won't lock into place. Okay, so now we've got that all back into place, and if I just try it, there's no slack there at all, straight away. So like I said guys, I won't have time to, well I haven't got time, I won't be able to take it out and test it at the moment until the lockdown is lifted in the UK. So as soon as I get the chance to do that, I will do an update video for you. Like I said, these guys are called Ducati Spacers. I'll put a link in the description below. They are slightly expensive for what they are, but they're supposed to transform the bike, so we'll see. Anyway guys, stay safe, stay indoors if you can. Obviously it's unprecedented times what we're going through, but we're all in the same boat. So yeah, please stay safe, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Ride safe, bye bye.